The galaxy can be a massive, wondrous place, filled with a variety of beautiful and unique worlds. However, with its beauty, the galaxy brings chaos. Unfortunately, without someone to bring order to that chaos, those beautiful worlds risk the chance of falling to corruption and villainy. One such prime example of that risk is the Black Spire Outpost on Batuu. Located in the Outer Rim territories, tucked away in the Trilon sector, with 3 suns and 2 moons, sits a planet called Batuu. In a simpler time, thousands of years ago and before the mastery of hyperspace travel, Batuu was a vibrant and busy checkpoint for travelers looking to cross into the mid-rim systems. As is sometimes the case with progress, the adoption of hyperspace travel and the opening of hyperlanes quickly rendered the planet obsolete as a stopping point, and Batuu quickly fell off the radar for most pilots. Unfortunately, due to the lackluster governing of the system by the Old Republic and the Galactic Republic that followed after, Batuu suffered. One area in particular, Black Spire Outpost, fell from grace and found itself transforming from an orderly and useful traveling hub to a chaotic hive of filth and treachery. Its remote location attracted smugglers from far and wide, who began to use the outpost to pick up, transfer, or otherwise sell illegal goods. The trade of contraband got so bad that one area of the outpost actually began to go by the name of Smuggler's Alley. One of the key locations of Smuggler's Alley was Oga's Cantina, owned and operated by one Oga Gara. While there was never any formal evidence of direct wrongdoing by Gara herself, it became well known that many of the shameful smuggling deals executed at the outpost were either originated or at the very least planned under her roof and with her knowledge. The contraband often found itself passing through a number of different possible outlets. Across the way sat an antique shop run by an especially unscrupulous Athorian named Dok-ondar. While it appeared at first glance to be a legitimate home for rare antiquities, many illegal goods were rumored to be bought and sold by Ondar, including a lightsaber once owned by one of the traitorous Jedi Knights of the Galactic Republic, Ki-Adi-Mundi. If the goods weren't as rare, however, they might have found their way to Merchant Row, a corner of the outpost lined with various shops. Unfortunately for many locals, these subpar illegal goods took the place of legitimate wares. If the contraband had to make its way off-world though, that's when a criminal named Hondo Onaka came into play. Legally speaking, the business was named Onaka Transport Solutions. However, between the illicit and criminal history of its owner, Hondo, along with the known reputation of the outpost as a whole, it was fairly easy to read between the lines. If you wanted to transport illegal goods, Hondo was the weak way to talk to. He was so bold that at times, known smuggler ships, such as the infamous YT-1300 light freighter known as the Millennium Falcon, could be found docked at his establishment. Like many of the Outer Rim systems, it seemed that Batuu, and by extension Black Spire Outpost, would be doomed to a fate of unlawful chaos. That is, until the First Order. With rumors of a resistance presence in the area, which would be of no surprise considering the otherwise lowly reputation of the planet, the First Order decided to commandeer Docking Bay 9 of the outpost. Led by one Lieutenant Agnon, the First Order established a presence with the famous 709th Legion, known as the Red Fury, to both seek out the Lawless resistance fighters as well as finally establish a sense of order and peace to the region. Almost immediately, their operations at the outpost begun to turn the tide for locals terrorized by the resistance. Nearest to Docking Bay 9 is now a milk stand, where a local Batuu business, the Bubo Wamba Family Farms, is able to make an honest living. Batuu, like many of the forgotten cities and worlds of the Outer Rim, represents potential. Sure, they were once abandoned and left to rot by the New Republic, but thankfully the First Order sees the potential these places have. With the discipline and might that they're known for, the First Order will without a doubt return Black Spire Outpost to its glory days. This week's video was sponsored by the First Order. Are you looking to help bring peace and order to the galaxy? Are you looking for a career path with upward mobility? Do you like to travel? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then the First Order might just be for you. For more information, please see your nearest First Order recruitment station.
Turn this off. It's not